So out on my walk in the woods, I've happened to bump into Dave Watson from Woodland Survival Crafts.
Hello.
What a stroke of luck. Not set up at all. But Dave has spotted some interesting fungi, which is one that we haven't covered in the mushroom workshop online. And do you want to tell us what you found, Dave?
Okay, what I found here is one of the Russula family, probably the Common Yellow Russula. There's a number of yellow Russula types. All of them are either edible or they certainly don't want to cause any problems to you. Now, Russula is a family where there's a few distinctive features. So typically the cap is wavy, so if we cut it in a section it would go up and down, up again and then down. You've got this dip in the middle. So it's got a dip in the middle. Yeah. And the other thing is, very commonly you'll see the shape of the gills through the cap. So normally you'd look at the gills underneath, but you can actually see the lines of the gills on the outside rim. That is normal. So they're slightly protruding, aren't they, rather than it being with the line? Yeah. The other thing about the Russulas, they're all this very sort of pale, almost white stipe. We'd perhaps call it a stem, but technical term is a stipe. And they're very straight down. They're not bulging, they're not concave, convex, they're very straight. So with the gills, with the Russulas, they go straight into the stipe. Common field mushroom, or the ones you'd buy in the shops, they go up into the stipe there. Okay. And there are other types of fungus which they go down. We call that decurrent. Right. So it's another feature. Very whitish gills, so whitish stem, whitish gills, and it's clearly one of these, one of the Russula family. So you've had to have a look in the book as well for this one? Yeah, it gets a little bit awkward, because there are several yellow-capped Russula species. Now the good news is none of them are poisonous. So if we got it in good condition, there are a couple of less common ones which are classed as not edible. Now that is not at all the same thing as poisonous. It is just like they're clearly not got anything about them which says whoopee-doo, let's eat this. And they're a family where I don't find them that they've got much flavour that excites, but they're commonly used on the continent because it's a bulk. It's going to add, you know, to the volume of food you're having. And are they better fresh than dried? Have you dried these ones? I've not dried these. I've not bothered drying those, but they're fine. Yeah, they're okay. Okay. But there's several species or variations of the yellow Russula, but you're not going to come into any trouble with them. No. That's the main thing, isn't it? No, I mean, you know, if you're happy with the family, then there is, all the ones that have got poisonous content are reddish, purpley colours. They do like beechwoods a lot. Okay. But again, many of them can grow under a variety of species. We're under a patch of Norway spruce under here. And but mostly it's a mixed woodland here, but they seem to be fine under the needles as well. But then I would also say that one of the factors here is that the overriding tree here is the oak. You know, when you look back at, you know, the centuries, there's been oak here, I would say. So with these ones, as you say, with the flavour, not one to massively shout about, but one you can add into something like a stew or into an omelette. Absolutely. Kind of you know, you're not going to go into a top restaurant and have this on their own and expect to impress anybody. But it's another fungus to good one to know, good family to get to know. Yeah. Thanks, Dave. Really interesting. Okay. Cheers. What a stroke of luck. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found that inspiring. And if you enjoy watching this video, you can see episodes of this series early by becoming a patron of ours over on patreon.com. And there, if you sign up, you can get access to all kinds of exclusive videos and other benefits as well. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more good stuff.